Hello class 9. Today we'll start a new chapter, chapter 5b, density, relative densities and numerical on this formula. Density. If equal volumes of different substances such as wood, iron, water, mercury are weighed by a physical balance, we find that their masses are different. The mass of iron is much more than the mass of an equal volume of wood. This is because the particles of iron are heavier and more closely packed than those of woods. In other words, iron is denser than wood. In similar manner, if we take equal masses of cotton and lead, the volume of cotton is much larger than the volume of an equal mass of lead. This is because the particles of lead are closely packed while those of cotton are very loose. In other words, lead is denser than cotton. Thus, to explain that equal volumes of different substances have different masses or equal masses of different substances have different volumes, we use a term called density. So, mathematically, density is equal to mass by volume. Mass we represent with M and volume with B. So, now to calculate unit of density will be unit of mass by unit of volume. So, we know that mass density in SI is kg and volume is meter cube. So, it will be kg per meter cube. We can also write like this. Now, the relationship between SI and CGS unit of density. So, 1 kg per meter cube is equal to 1 kg by 1 meter cube. 1 kg is equal to, you can write for like this, 1 meter into meter into meter. For conversion it will be easy. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. That means 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. So when we will cut this 1000 0. So 3 zeros left. So 1 by 1000 gram per centimeter cube. This can be written as 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power minus 3, and we can convert this to this relation, that is 1 gram per centimeter cube is equal to 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. So this is the relation. Now, how temperature affects on density? Most of the substance expand on heating and contract on cooling, but their masses remains unchanged. Therefore, the density of most of the substances decreases with the increase in temperature and increases with the decrease in temperature. Only there is one exception, that is water. The behavior of water is however different due to its uneven expansion. Water has this anomalous expansion behavior, that is, water when cooled from a high temperature contracts up to only 4 degrees Celsius, and therefore it expands below 4 degrees Celsius up to 0 degrees Celsius. Thus, the density of water gradually increases when it is cooled up to 4 degrees C. So, we have to read more about this anomalous expansion behavior of water in the next chapter. We will discuss that time. Now, relative density. Now, relative density. So, we have read that density of water at 4 degrees C is 1 gram per centimeter cube. So, density of the substance can be compared with the density of water at 4 degrees C. This ratio, when we just compare, this ratio is termed as relative density, and we denote it with R dot D. So, relative density of substance is the ratio of density of a substance to the density of water at 4 degrees C. While writing the formula, you have to mention water at 4 degrees C. So, as we know, the density of a substance by density of water at 4 degrees C, this density is the ratio of mass by volume. So, volume will be same. Now, what will be the substance value, that much water it displaces. So, the ratio will become mass of the unit volume of a substance by mass of unit volume of water at 4 degrees C. Now, unit of density. We know that unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. Now, unit of relative density. So, density of the substance unit by density of water unit same only. So, it will cancel the effect of each other, and hence relative density has no units. It is a pure ratio. Now the relationship between density and relative density of the substance. So many numericals are on this formula, that is relative density is equal to density of that substance in gram per centimeter cube by 1 gram per centimeter cube is the density of water. So, and when converted to kilogram, here it will be 1000. So this is the relation, and we will solve few numericals on this relation. Now the difference between density and relative density. The density of a substance is the mass per unit volume, that is we can give the definition as first difference, and relative density of substance is the ratio of density of substance to the density of water at 4 degrees C. Next we can write that it has a unit gram per centimeter cube or kilogram per meter cube, and relative density is unitless. One more difference is given in the list, you can go through that. Our next topic is determination of relative density of a solid substance by Archimedes principle. We have to determine the relative density of a solid substance. We know that relative density is equal to, just now calculated, mass of the body by mass of water at 4 degrees C. When these two volumes are same, we can write mass of the body by mass of the water displaced by the body. Water displaced by the body here means loss in weight of the body. So loss in weight means weight of the body in air by weight of the body in air minus weight of the body in water. Just now we have, in last video we have completed the Archimedes principle, and in that it was explained that loss in weight is weight of the body in air minus weight of the body in water. So this, suppose we are representing W1 as the weight of the body in air, W1 the weight of the body in air. So the formula of relative density will be, for a solid substance, is relative density is equal to W1 by W1 minus W2. So till solid only we have to read in this chapter. After this we will solve few numericals of this exercise 5b. Numericals of this exercise 5b, and I've taken a second question, that is the relative density of mercury is given, that is 13.6, and we have to state its density in CGS unit and SI unit. So in CGS we'll multiply with 1 g per centimeter cube, and in SI 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. So like this we can calculate. Now question number 4. In question number 4, the relative density of silver is given, that is 10.8, and find its density. We know the formula of relative density, that is density of the substance by density of water at 4 degrees C. So the density of silver is relative density into density of water at 4 degrees C. Relative density 10.8 given, and density of water in SI unit I have written. So this is the answer. Now we will move on to the next numerical, that is numerical number 7. Numerical number 5. In this they have asked that calculate the mass of a body whose volume is 2 meter cube and relative density given 0.52. So volume given 2 meter cube. So with this we will calculate first the density using the formula of relative density, that is density of the substance by density of water at 4 degrees C. So density of water 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube, and density, relative density given 0.52. So when we simplify we will get the density as 520 kg per meter cube. Now we will use the formula of density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. Now density, just now we calculated 520 kg per meter cube, and volume given 2 meter cube. So meter cube and meter cube cancel each other, and hence we get our mass 1040 kg. Now moving on to the next numerical, that is numerical number 10 of your book. A solid weighs 120 gf in air and 105 gf when it is completely immersed in water. So this numerical is based on the formula of the relative density of a solid body. Okay. after this, calculate the relative density of solid. In air, the weight, that is W1 is 120 gf, and when it is completely dipped in water, that is W2 is 105 gf. Now we have the formula, relative density is equal to W1 by W1 minus W2, 120 gf by 120 minus 105 gf. When we simplify it, we'll get our relative density as 8. GF cancel each other. We know the unit of relative density is nothing. It is a pure unit, unitless. Hence, we get our answer as 8.